He's mine now.
Hey, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Volkus and this is the second Halo Mega Construx review that we're making in quite a short time frame. This one is one of the two that I recently bought that I was pretty excited about. So this one is the Master Chief versus Arbiter set. So this set is essentially a really good and cheap way to get yourself a Bungie Master Chief. This is the Halo 2 starred one, and a Thelvadame Arbiter, and this is of course the Halo 2 anniversary design with the really shiny silver armor. You also get a really nice little array of weapons here with some nice paintwork and some little stands here that read Master Chief and Arbiter as if they were from the Halo Heroes line. However, of course they are not. So we're going to crack this open and have a look at the contents. So here we have the total contents of this set. We have the Master Chief, the Arbiter, the two stands, and a nice little assortment of weapons. So let's start off by looking at all the weapons that are included, and it's actually a really nice selection. First of all, we have a really nice painted battle rifle. This is of course the iconic weapon from Halo 2 and Halo 3. And of course, I'm assuming this one is based on the Halo 2 variant, considering this is a Halo 2 oriented set. Really nice looking painted details though. I'm assuming also it's pretty game accurate to the Halo 2 anniversary variant. Next, for the UNSC, we also have the two frag grenades. These are a pretty long-standing design without being changed because they don't really need to be. I believe this design debuted in 2011. And then since then it's kind of stuck, and it's a pretty cool design. Then we have these plasma grenades, which are an even longer standing design, again, because they don't really need to be changed. These debuted in like 2009 when Mega Construx Mega Box Halo even started. So pretty nostalgic just to get some unprinted plasma grenades in a new set. Pretty awesome. Then for the final two weapons, they are currently being wielded by the Master Chief. We'll have a look at those in a minute. Then for the Covenant side, we get a plasma pistol. This is the second generation design, which is basically a thicker and kind of more accurate, I guess, design variant of the first design. It also looks less, kind of less like an actual toy. So it's pretty cool. As you can see, some nice detailed work there. Grey handle and the kind of copperish magazine there. And then finally we have the Covenant Carbine, which again looks pretty nice. Another iconic weapon from Halo 2 and 3. And then again, finally, the Energy Sword is being wielded by the Arbiter. So let's have a look at the actual figures now. So starting off, we have John Sierra 117, the Master Chief himself. And this is actually one of my favorite versions of the Master Chief that I own in Mega Box form now. This is my first Bungie era Chief figure, so of course it's immediately going to be one of my favorites because it's the Bungie era Chief, but this one, even in itself, looks really nice. As you can see, we've got some really cool looking wear and tear on the armor. I'm actually going to just disarm him real quick so you can get a better look at him, but these are the really iconic for Halo 2 dual wield SMGs. They both look exactly the same. Some nice paint detail on that, and this is of course the new design for the SMG. But yeah, really cool weapons, and you do get two of those. So this is the Chief. So yeah, look, we've got some really nice silver kind of battle scars, battle worn detail. Really nice mold on the Bungie era Mark 6. Absolutely adore it. One of my favorite Mega Construx armors that they've made. And real quick, here's a look at the stand. It's not really like the Halo Heroes stand. It's kind of just a plain color with the name on. But there's nothing wrong with that, of course. The stands are hardly the focus of the set. But if you didn't know about this, the Halo Mega Construx figures actually have removable and customizable armor. So you can remove the armor on their arms like so, and simply it clips back on. You can actually, if you remove the head, it's a little easier. Let's just remove Chief's head there. There we go. And you can actually split this armor in two, as you can see. If you lift up the arms, it's easier to notice how that works. We've got the back and front pieces, which have these little peg holes which go into these pegs here, and they'll simply click together like so, and then under here you can see they just clip together like that on the underside as well. So really cool system, and of course with the legs as well, you can actually slide off. Some of them are a little stiffer than others, but you can actually slide off this leg armor, which I'm not going to bother doing right now because it's being a bit stiff. But yeah, you can really customize the figures. So yeah, this started in 2014 with the Spartans, and yeah, this is a really nice Master Chief figure in my opinion. In terms of the figures, it's probably my favorite of the two because I haven't actually had a Bungie era Chief before. But then the second figure is an absolutely amazing piece as well. This is the Halo 2 Anniversary Thel Vadam. It's just labeled as Arbiter, but it's Thel Vadame, which is the Arbiter that everyone knows and loves during his time in the Covenant. So this looks really, really good in the bright silver. You can tell it's not Reaper Morami because of the actual, lack of different colors and stuff on the armor, which Morami had. Now, this Elite, as you'll notice if you're a long-time Mega Construx fan, is the newer generation design, which I think debuted in like 2016 or something like that. So that means that this Elite also has the customizable armor, which you can remove on the arms. You can remove, you can remove on the torso as well. But it looks really nice. This is a really, really cool rendition of the Halo 2 Arbiter armor. Just look at how nice that is. And as well with the legs that now have several points of articulation, joint there and joint here. You can also remove that leg armor, as you can see there. You can slide that off. So that's really cool. And real quick, let's just have a look at the energy sword. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the set. I've never actually seen an energy sword that looks quite this nice. We've got a custom kind of bronzish painted hilt with this really nice looking energy printing on both sides of the sword. It just looks so cool. So yeah, and then I will quickly remove the helmet as well, because with the Elites you can actually remove the helmet. Now this helmet of course looks really, really good. The classic Arbiter helmet from Halo 2 and Halo 3, and pretty similar to the one in Halo Wars as well. But as you can see here, we've got not really lore accurate, but the new color for the Elite skin, aka the 343 era. The only thing I would improve about this figure is changing that color to a grayer color, a more game accurate color. But it's really not that important, to be honest, because with the helmet on, it still looks great. And it's probably not the thing you'll be focusing on most. So yeah, really nice figure. I do probably prefer the Chief because it's slightly more game accurate, and as I say, I've never actually had a Bungie or a Chief before, but this figure is brilliant as well. So yeah, definitely a great set. Would highly, highly recommend this if you can get it for a reasonable price. And that is a big if, depending where you live, because I currently live in the UK. I mean, currently I don't have any plans of moving anywhere else, but I live in the UK, and the what's the word, distribution for Mega Construx is really awful in other countries. So like in countries like I think Spain and Mexico and America, I think also Canada have it pretty good. I'm not sure though. Parts of all those countries it's still a pain, but they have a lot of Mega Construx for sale. Countries like the UK we used to, but now you barely see them in stores. So it's really annoying and kind of sad, but I have to buy most of them online. So that means you are vulnerable to both scamming and scalpers. So I got this for a very reasonable price. I actually bought this and the Heroes figure you saw in the last video for a total of about 20 quid. So it's a really great deal, but you will not always get deals like that. I've seen some people trying to sell this for like 40, maybe even 50 quid. Definitely not worth that, despite being a really good set. So just make sure you don't get ripped off. But yeah, assuming you can find this for a price that you're comfortable with, I would highly recommend it, because you get a really great, honestly pretty premium looking version of both the Master Chief and the classic Thel Vadame Arbiter from Halo 2 Anniversary with the kind of shinier armor. Plus these really cool weapons like that sweet energy sword and all these other cool ones as well. So yeah, definitely a great little set. Alright. So, like I said in my last video, I will be uploading some more videos very soon that include some pretty damn cool stuff. I've already been filming and editing several of those, so basically stay tuned, and if you want to make sure you don't miss any of them, then do consider subscribing to the channel. My current goal on YouTube is to hit 1,000. I know we're pretty far from that, but right now I'm very, very happy with the amount of support I've been getting, so I just want to say thank you very much for everyone who's been subscribing to me. I do notice, and it does make me very grateful, especially when I've not even been uploading a lot recently, so yeah, just thank you very much for all that support, and if you could keep it up, I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, thanks for watching this, and if you'd like to see more, then check out my other Mega Construx reviews. I will see you guys in the next video.